Hello, this is TNA General Manager Eric Bischoff here with a message for the Royal Coalition. So that means, yes, this is directed at you, Christian. This is directed at you, Tomko, Rhino, Kevin Nash, and of course our TNA World Champion, Booker T. You see, you guys have been doing all of this running around and attacking Kurt Angle. Well, I've decided to give Kurt Angle a little bit of payback here. Because tonight, he chose his opponent for the main event. And that person is Mr. Tyson Tomko. And here's the thing. That match will be no disqualification. However, here's a rule that I'm putting in place. If any member of the Royal Coalition attacks Kurt Angle before, during, or after the match, then Booker, you can kiss your World Championship goodbye, and Christian, you can kiss your match at Against All Odds goodbye, which means that next week here on TNA, I will reward Kurt Angle that TNA World Heavyweight Championship on the spot, and I will gladly find another contender for Against All Odds. But, Christian, Booker, you two aren't going to be left out, because next week, right here on TNA, it will be Kurt Angle and a partner of his choosing versus you two in a tag team match. So, Royal Coalition, now that you understand where I stand on this situation, I suggest you choose your action wisely. Thank you. Well, Eric Bischoff laying down the absolute law. And what is up? It's your boy J&W Boss in the building right here in the Impact Zone in Orlando, Florida. It's about 2 weeks out from Against All Odds. We're going to go ahead and kick this thing off with some singles action. And here comes the Dr. John Cena, continuing his one-man Legends tour. And tonight he is the... All right, John, you keep telling yourself. You keep telling yourself that, partner. You keep telling yourself that. Anyway, not only is he holding this championship, I don't think it's officially recognized by TNA, but he is also the holder of the Feet or Fire briefcase, which gives him the opportunity to challenge for any championship he wants. For any championship that he wants to challenge for, and to fire anyone he chooses as well. John Cena has really been kind of, hush-lipped about whose championship he's going after and what championship he's going after. Been real hush-lipped about that. But we'll see what John Cena is able to do tonight against his opponent, Mr. Amazing Red. And it's been a minute since we've seen Amazing Red around here in TNA, because the last time we saw Amazing Red was in a performance against Kurt Angle, which didn't really go well for Amazing Red. But Amazing Red is back here tonight, looking to score a victory, looking to get a win over John Cena. And regardless of whatever champion that Cena may claim himself to be, a win over someone like Cena can definitely do well for your career if you are Amazing Red. And without further ado, let's get this matchup underway. John Cena, Amazing Red, and here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is your boy J&W Boss, welcoming you guys to another edition of TNA right here on this lovely little YouTube channel. We're about 2 episodes away from Against All Odds. So, of course, at any point during this episode, if you feel so inclined, feel free to click the like, comment, and subscribe, and also click the bell icon. That way you don't miss another TNA, AOA, or AOR upload. And TNA will actually be back-to-back, might I add. So TNA, the next TNA episode, won't be too far behind. Stay tuned. Thanks for Against All Odds. For those of y'all that like TNA, you came click over at the right time. But anyway, John Cena now putting in work on Amazing Red here. As you heard the word from Eric Bischoff earlier tonight, it will be Tomko versus Kurt Angle, no disqualification. And if any member of this little alliance that Booker T and Christian have gets involved, Kurt Angle will be rewarded the TNA World Championship right here tonight be rewarded the TNA World Championship next week, and Eric Bischoff will have no problem finding another contender for that world title. And right now, John Cena is putting in work, and who knows if Amazing Red wins this matchup. That's assuming he can get back on offense. That will put him in contention for a potential championship as well. And some of the other matches that we have for tonight, we have Cassius Ohno set to go one-on-one with Pete Dunne. We have Jordan Grace making the TNA debut against Angelina Love, and then we also have two Best of the X tournament matches: Kyle O'Reilly facing Mustafa Ali, and Cedric Alexander facing Hideo Itami. So safe to say, we got a great night of TNA action in store for us. Look at that, great counter from Amazing Red. Amazing Red finally finding his footing in this matchup against John Cena. Look at that, oh, excellent. Excellent flatliner from Amazing Red. Straight into a cover here. Amazing Red may have it. And no, he does not. A kick out at 2 by John Cena. You know, I got to commend this about John Cena. As cocky as he is, as arrogant as he is, him going on this one-man legend tour, defeating R-Truth last week, now taking on Amazing Red this week. You gotta say, Cena's really kind of coming into his own, as you may say, but Amazing Red is coming into his own as well. Great Hurricane Rana, look at this. Going up top, Amazing Red, frog splash. Excellent work there from Red, keeping the bigger John Cena down. We saw John Cena overpowering Red earlier, so that's why I don't think Red doing the chain wrestling was not the widest move, but look at Red putting in work here. Excellent Hurricane Rana, keeping Cena off his feet, keeping Cena in a rough way here. And then Red lining him up, going for a drop kick, and connect all of that. Cena trying to go for a straight right hand, a bit off his game there. Red a bit quicker with the hands this time. Striking away here. Picking at the knee, dropping him down to a knee. That's a good idea. Do that to the much larger opponent. Why not? Trying to go for a clothesline. Ooh, man. Ducked the clothesline, but immediately got decked in the mouth by Cena. And off into the corner goes Red. And look at that, the great delayed vertical suplex. Cena showing off, gonna get a little bit of squatting in while he's at it. And a suplex into Red. Red now within a heap. It's a heap on the mat here. Look at that side slam. Excellent side slam from Cena. Now continue to go to work on the back of Red and the DDT now. And John Cena taking his time. John Cena realizes that he got to put in work right here, right now. You're Amazing Red. I mean, you don't want to underestimate anyone. I don't care who they are. I don't care what the win-loss record is. Anything can happen inside the professional wrestling ring. John Cena. Oh, straight right. That's a straight right hand right to the head of Cena. And I know Cena isn't planned for against all odds, but knowing Cena, he's gonna find some way, to get that pay-per-view pay window. Knowing Cena, he's gonna find some way to show out and show off in some way on pay-per-view, because that's how Cena made his impact. Cena made his impact back at Genesis by getting involved in the affairs of Samoa Joe and Kurt Angle, was led to a triple threat match at Turning Point. That led to him winning Feast or Fired at Final Resolution. And now, Cena's about to, speaking of victory, Cena might be a moments away from getting a victory here in this match. 5-knuckle shuffle to Amazing Red. And now, of course, speaking of shuffle, he got to add his extra little two-step, whatever the flip he's doing. Now John looking to end this one. Got him up. Then they're thinking FU here, but wait a minute. Great counter from Amazing Red, and Cena immediately rolls to the apron. Smart move on the part of Cena. Using that ring awareness, getting into a better position, but I don't think Amazing Red is going to be tripping off of that. And a great kick, sending Cena crashing hard into the floor. Amazing Red is on his A-game. Cena staggered up to his feet. The Amazing Red got Cena in his line of sight. Great suicide dive taking out Cena. And the 10 count is on, and Amazing Red got a golden opportunity to get back in this matchup here. To the top rope goes Red. Red probably sitting there thinking, Red Sky, is he going to hit it? Either he hesitated or he got something else in mind. But either way, I think a Red should have took at least some type of advantage there. But he does. Hurricane Rana from Red. Hurricane Runner from Red, and now Red going back up to the top here. Is he going to be able to hit it? Wait a minute, look at that Red Sky, he missed it. Going for the Red Sky and he missed. Cena got the knees up. Oh, man. Spine buster there from Cena. Telling Red he can't see him. F-U to Amazing Red. And we've seen him put people down with that. That might be a wrap for Amazing Red, it is. John Cena picking up the victory. And what a fight we just saw between these two individuals. I got to give props to Amazing Red. He was on his A game. Definitely had a game plan. But I think it was that brief moment of hesitation that we saw towards the end of this matchup that led to the downfall of Amazing Red in this one, and Cena continues his one-man Legends tour. And in fact, I'm trying to figure out how in the world can Cena call himself a legend. I'm kind of in agreement here. How in the world can he call himself a legend, at least in this era of TNA, when he hasn't really done much to show that, if you get my point. Anyway, nonetheless, John Cena picking up the win here, and I guess what's next for Amazing Red, only time can tell. But we all know that Cena is going to continue to flaunt and start on this victory. He does, and to let the crowd know in Orlando what's up and all this other crap he's probably doing. John Cena picking up the win. Congrats to Mr. Cena. Congratulations to him. Fought hard, did what he could do to get the win. That's in the taunting and stuff as he goes up the ramp here. And ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it will be Cassius Ohno one-on-one versus Pete Dunne after what Cassius Ohno did to Pete Dunne last episode, in which after Pete Dunne qualified, or after Pete Dunne advanced in the second round, all of a sudden OBE comes out and starts beating up Cassius Ohno. And apparently Cassius Ohno is going to go at this alone because this supposed knockout artist is going to prove why he's a part of OVE. He wants to prove him by himself right here tonight why OVE is the top dude, and he wants to prove to himself that Sami Callihan didn't pick any slouches with OVE. And Cassius Ohno, I never thought that Cassius Ohno was a slouch. I never ever thought Cassius Ohno was any type of slouch. Wait a second, Jon Moxley. There's Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley attacking Cassius Ohno from behind. And the last time we saw Moxley was back at Final Revolution, when Sami Callihan cost Jon Moxley a chance to become the TNA World Champion. Or at least advance in the match to become the TNA World Champion. But Moxley is back and obviously getting his measure of revenge on Cassius Ohno here. And now Moxley is just beating the brakes off of Ohno, sending him out to the floor. Oh, no. Oh, this dude's sending a message here. He's about to use... Oh, killed it right to the rib. And he's about to use Cassius Ohno as a sacrificial lamb practically for Sami Callihan and Against All Odds when it's Moxley Callihan, last man standing. Oh, no, look at this. The double arm DDT spiking him right on his head. And wait a second, there's Callihan. There's Callihan rushing down the ring, trying to help the man, but there's Moxley meeting him. Moxley meeting him on the ramp. And Callihan and Moxley throwing hands here. They clothesline, Callihan taking down Moxley. And you see Moxley still wearing the wound from what OVE did back at Final Revolution. And Sami Callihan right now got the upper edge on Moxley here. Oh, wait. Ooh. Great shot to the midsection from Moxley. Moxley trying to fight back in this one. Moxley tried to take out Cassius Ohno. Notice Callihan rushing the ring. They're going to put a stop to all of that. This beatdown continues of Sami Callihan. Goodness. I mean, this has been going on since day one between these two, and I don't know if Against All Odds is going to be the end of it between these two. These two continue to fight. These two continue to brawl, but we got to take a break. We'll be back with more of TNA. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with more of Total Non-Stop Action, and here comes the X Division champion, Christopher Daniel, making his way to the ring and clearly not dressed to compete. AJ Styles, your X Division champion, is getting sick and tired of waiting on you. You see, back at Final Resolution, AJ, I challenged you to a match at Destination X. And I should remind you, AJ, that this was after I successfully retained my X Division championship against TJP without your help. I explained to you why I didn't want you in my life. Because I'm sick and tired of my career always being tied with your career. Every time I hear about AJ Styles, it's always AJ and Christopher Daniels. This has never been just, let's see what Christopher Daniels doing. So I decided to challenge you to a match at Destination X, and yet I still haven't heard from you. In fact, no one's heard from you apparently. So AJ, I'm going to say it like this. Against All Odds is in your hometown of Gainesville, Georgia. So I'm going to recommend that you show up and answer me like a man. But enough of that, coward. Let's talk about the Best of the X tournament. You know, I've seen some great matches with some great guys and some great competition. But I just want everybody in this tournament to know one thing. That you will never, ever be on the level of me, Christopher Daniel. And you will never, ever beat me for this. Because AJ may be too much of a punk to fight me. But I'm man enough to fight anyone. In fact, I'm so man enough to fight anyone that next week I'm actually going to challenge anyone in that X Division to a matchup. I don't care if you're in the tournament or not. I don't even care if you lost the tournament. If you're not having a tournament match next week, meet me in this ring if you are man enough. And that way I can show AJ here what a winner and what an X Division champion looks like. Well, Christopher Daniels is very confident in his ability. And he's really proven again. This is what I had a feeling it was. He's doing this to prove that he never needed AJ Styles. He's proving this. He's doing this to prove that, you know, he doesn't have to be with AJ or be like AJ, and he wants to make his own path. I had a feeling that's what it was with Daniels, and I was right. So let's see what AJ's answer is going to be in his hometown in Gainesville, Georgia, and Against All Odds. But ladies and gentlemen, as we move on, we have Jordynne Grace making her TNA debut here against Angelina Love of the Beautiful People. And with the Knockout Championship coming into play at Against All Odds, with Candice LeRae versus Kairi Sane to crown the first champion, I think it's going to be great. It's great to see that we got, you know, more knockouts coming to the division here. Especially since Tessa Blanchard is kind of, you know, on the shelf thanks to Kairi Sane, but okay. That was still a golden moment in TNA history. Thank you, Kairi Sane. But nonetheless, we welcome Jordynne Grace here with TNA with open arms. Talk about a tremendous competitor and a great asset to the Knockouts division here. Faces the returning Angelina Love, who will more than likely be accompanied by Velvet Sky. More than likely. So let's get this one on and popping. Jordynne Grace, Angelina Love. This should be an exciting knockout contest. Can't wait to see it. I'm sure some of y'all out there can't wait to see Angelina Love and Velvet Sky, but for different reasons. We're going to leave that alone for now. It's a family show. They got to come back with all the flash and power on the man, apparently. Oh, great. Angelina Love, one of the Beautiful People. Last seen on TNA in a handicap match. I swear they shoot off one more thing of pyro during this entrance. I get it. Angelina Love and Velvet Sky, they see themselves as the standard, the standard of beauty. That's what they call the beautiful people. And they're probably not walking around here with bags and stuff. And putting them over people's heads and stuff and handing them out and doing all this extra stuff. But whatever the deal, Angelina Love got an uphill battle, to say the least, against someone like a Jordan Graves. But also, Jordan Graves better keep eyes in the back of her head for her buddy Velvet Sky that's going to be on the outside of the ring at ringside during this Knockouts concert. And anyway, Jordan Graves and Angelina Love, here we go. And by the way, something I should point out, as a result of what we saw earlier just a moment ago between Ono and Moxley, I'm here to announce that next week right here on TNA, it will be Ono one-on-one with Jon Moxley. So Ono wants to get his opportunity of revenge. He got it next week. Enjoy. And from all accounts we did. Oh, wow. I'm talking about Moxley and stuff. Look at Jordan Graves saying. Jordan Graves was like, you will pay attention to me while I'm in this ring. Okay, Jordan. Will do. We'll talk about that other stuff a little bit later. But we did get security to separate Sami Callihan and Jon Moxley ahead of their last man standing match. So that's going to be a good thing. And Jordan Graves right now is putting in absolute work here against Angelina Love. Oh, wow. That was right on the back of her neck, straight into a cover. And the kick out at 2 from Angelina Love. Angelina and Jordan Graves into telling Velvet Sky, hey, you ready? If you want to bring it on, I'm ready. But right now, she's going to continue to beat down on Angelina Love here. Oh, he's trying to go for a shoulder tackle into the corner. Great counter from Angelina. And drives the knee right to the face. And let me just say this. Angelina Love isn't just a cute face to look at. He definitely can hold her own. She's definitely vicious inside this ring, and he's showing it right here against Jordan Graves. Look at this. That bulldog from Angelina Love. Going to go for a cover. Maybe, I think, a bit too early. And yeah, pretty much. Only get a count of 1 against Jordan Graves. And now Jordan Graves, or Angelina Love, sorry, got this chin lock locked in. Reaching on the neck of Jordan Graves. Jordan Graves is in a world of trouble here. And Angelina, and I think it may have had something to do with Jordan Graves taking her eye off the ball. I mean, she took her eye off the ball. We saw her focusing on Velvet Sky. Should have stayed focused on Angelina Love. And Angelina Love gained the awareness to dive the shoulder tackle into the corner to get that chin lock on, but Jordan Graves, props to her, being able to get out of that one. Onto the ropes, and look at that. Excellent work. Using that power. And straight up power on the part of Jordan Graves, and Jordan Graves tried to use her body as a weapon. Didn't really work out there, and had to go for a forearm. Angelina missed it, but catches her with a snapmare. Jordan Graves couldn't properly follow up. Angelina Love trying to end this one quickly because she doesn't want to deal with any more of that power of Jordan Graves than she has to. Kick right there to the spine, Angelina Love. Got Jordan Graves in a world of trouble here. Look at that. Oh, a backbreaker. There's a backbreaker from Love to Graves, and Angelina Love now calling Jordan Graves up to her feet. Angelina doing all of this extra stuff on the middle rope, but it pays off, and catches her with a missile drop kick, and Angelina's showing off here. Now she's looking to end this one, blowing a kiss. It might be a kiss goodnight DDT. DDT from Angelina Love. That might be a wrap. Jordan Graves, only gets a 2 count. We're now going to set up for it again. Oh, okay, well, I never said these ladies were sportsmanlike. I don't think Jordan Graves is accepting that and taking her down. Who in the island? I told you she was not playing no games around here with Angelina Love. Then they're telling Angelina, hey, yo, don't be playing that disrespect game. Oh, good. They put her down. Quick driver dumping her right on her neck. Goodness. Angelina doing all that talk might as well put the match away when she had the chance. And Jordan Graves turned around, did just that, ending this contest and giving Jordan Graves a great momentum and a solid debut here against Angelina Love. Maybe Angelina might want to spend more of her time focusing on her opponent instead of doing all this impressionable stuff. But nonetheless, victory belonged to Jordynne Grace. Angelina Love did give it her all. I will give her that. She spent way too much time in the areas where it was not needed. I mean, I thought she had it with the DDT, but nope. Got countered, taking on a little 40 Island, and then that plant down right on the back of her neck for Jordynne Grace to pick up the win. And I think Candice or Kyrie or whoever becomes the knockout champion at Turning Point, at Against All Odds, might want to look out, because Jordynne Grace could be a potential contender, as well as Ruby Riott, who've been on a roll as of late. I only imagine what it would be like if Grace would have come across the Riott Squad, but for right now, I'm sure that's not on her mind right now. What's on her mind is the fact that she picked up this win here tonight against Angelina Love. So congratulations to Jordynne Grace. And ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it is our first Best of the X tournament matchup for the evening. Kyle O'Reilly versus Mustafa Ali. What a contest this is about to be. And Kyle O'Reilly making his way down to the ring. I'm sure he wants to make this match as short, as sweet, as simple as possible, because at Against All Odds, Kyle O'Reilly goes face-to-face, eye-to-eye, mano-a-mano with Abyss and Judas MESIAS. Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly are going to be the two representatives for this matchup that they're going to have at Against All Odds. I said it on social media, but I don't care who the Undisputed Era picked to face the team of Abyss and Judas MESIAS is an uphill battle no matter who you are. And the fun fact is, the Undisputed Era picked the team of Abyss and MESIAS to take on the Young Bucks at Final Resolution. So now it's like they're kind of, having to pay the piper, as you may say. And I'm pretty sure that was not what the Undisputed Era was expecting when they picked Judas MESIAS and Abyss to challenge them, to take care of their dirty work in the Young Bucks. Kyle O'Reilly going into this matchup here, probably all types of stuff on his mind, because he knows he got to represent for the Undisputed Era at Against All Odds. And then last week, they lost to the Young Bucks in non-title action. So Kyle got to be the guy to turn luck around for the Undisputed Era here. And Mustafa Ali going in mind-free practically, other than winning this matchup and winning this tournament. So I got a question. No matter your physical ability, if you're mentally not in that headspace, how well do you really perform is the question. But we know these two are tremendous athletes. We've seen Kyle O'Reilly put in work here in TNA, and Mustafa getting his first opportunity and a golden opportunity, a part of this Best of the X tournament here against Kyle O'Reilly. And also the Best of the X will roll on into Against All Odds with Johnny Gargano versus Ricochet. Kicking off round two. Looking at Kyle O'Reilly trying to lock up with Ali. Ali is aware of that and realizes he can't let Kyle grab him. He can't let Kyle get his hands on him, because Kyle, being the technical guy he is, he's going to wrap him up and do some serious damage. And Mustafa is sitting there dodging Kyle, and look at that, catching Kyle off his game, and flying to the outside goes Ali. So now Ali kind of put himself in a hornet's nest surrounded by the Undisputed Era here. If I was Ali, I would get out of there as soon as I can, but unless the Undisputed Era is not touching him, I guess they realize that if they touch him, he's disqualified. Or Kyle's disqualified, and then Ali advances and be a disqualification. And Ali looking to, Ali looking to continue the offense here. Great missile drop kick, springboard frog splash. Excellent work there from Ali. Ali now going to go for a cover here. Not a bad look for Ali. The kick out at one, and it is pretty early in this matchup. Look at the spine there from Ali. Ali now with the knee right to the back. You know he's probably going to be setting up for that old 5-4 if he can hit it. Kyle O'Reilly going to be that submission guru that he is. Definitely if he can, going to lock in a guillotine of some sort. Seen him make numerous people tap out with that move. Will Ali be another victim? He might not be, especially if he keeps it up at this rate. I just grapple again of Kyle. Talking about being ready for this matchup with Ali. I'll give him props. If he's going to throw the chair, but I don't think it's really going to matter at the end of the day because I have not been able to get a lick of offense and tornado DDT from Ali. I'm telling you, I don't think Kyle's in the right headspace. He's just going to do the smart thing, get the chair out of the ring. Fair enough. What's that problem? I'm going to continue to go to work on Kyle. Net break. Look at the net breaker there from Ali. They counted from Ali. A couple of forearms. Spinning heel kick, not bad. Not bad. And Kyle, Ali taking flight again. Kyle has been unable to have an answer for Ali here. And now look at this. Now look at this. Now you see, ran to the steps this time. Getting a bit vicious now. And Ali realizing, okay, yeah, I'm definitely in the wrong part of town against Kyle O'Reilly. And they're going to send Kyle into the apron this time. They're taking his time using the outside of the ring to her advantage, and got his eye on Bobby Fish, who's going to toss Kyle or going to toss Ali back on the inside of the ring. But Kyle is still laid out there, and that technically wasn't a disqualification. I guess in the ref mark, they didn't physically hit him. He didn't do anything of that sort. And now old 5-4 trying to end it here, and he probably would have been able to end it right there. Bobby Fish not did that momentary thing of tossing Ali back on the inside of the ring. And now Kyle got the advantage here thanks to Bobby Fish doing that. Bending the rule without question to his advantage. To his boy's advantage anyway. Then they're going to dump Ali on the back of his head. We saw Jordan Great jump on a mat like that. Kyle, being a student of the game, picked up on that. But it wasn't enough to get the win there. And now look at that. Now this is what Ali was trying to avoid this entire match. He'd been trying to avoid the technical style of Ali, of Kyle, I'm sorry. Trying to avoid the technical style of almost said Khali. Imagine the great Khali doing that. Boy, the world would have flipped upside down if we saw that. Of Kyle. And now, thanks to Bobby Fish, that side of Kyle is now coming out. Seriously, imagine Khali doing that, man. That'd be crazy. That would be nuts. That'd be buck wild, man. That'd be crazy up in there. But anyway, Kyle O'Reilly going back into offense now. Working on the arm, working on the shoulder of Mustafa Ali. They got him up. Hits the leg. Hits the leg again. Hits in the gut. Beautiful. 3-hit combination. Oh, excellent work right there. Kyle going to try that move again. And I think Kyle is smart. Kyle knows he doesn't put people away with that move. But why not try and see if you can succeed? And if you don't try, then of course you don't succeed. But you never know what can put somebody down. I mean, we've seen Jordan Grace use that move to effective nature, but that's her finisher, mind you. And then again, it's not a bad look at the Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly sticking to what he knows. Working on the knee, working on the arm. Kyle working on that neck, more than likely to set up for the oh wait, look at that armbar across the top rope there. Back to working on the arm, and I mentioned it. Back to working on the arm is Kyle. Kyle now getting back inside the ring. Ali. Wait, Kyle for the third time. Oh, we're going to move for the third time, and again, Kyle trying to soften up that neck for the guillotine, as I mentioned before. Now he twisted the neck. Okay, yeah, he's sending a message. Kyle straight up sending a message here. Tell Ali, yo, watch that neck, boy. Watch that neck. And now look at this. He got that ankle locked in. Kelly Kyle is so adaptive. I mean, we saw Jordan Grace win. I think he was that great driver. And Kyle's now using it effectively to try to wear down the neck here in this one. We saw that ankle lock applied from Kyle O'Reilly earlier, and even though with the rope break, even that brief moment that he did have it in did do some damage. And now we're going to continue to work on the leg and wear down the leg of Ali. Ankle lock again. Now this time, Kyle or Ali is not as close to the rope that he was, so it's not a rope break. And Ali is in a huge wave of trouble. He needs to get out of this move as soon as he possibly can here. And Ali, look at that, flipping through. Excellent work there on the part of Ali. Hurricane Rana. Oh, man. Throw first. Off the rope goes Ali. And Kyle with a back suplex, dumping Ali almost on the back of his head on that concrete floor. Or he did dump on the back of his head. If he hit the concrete or not, that's a different story. But man, that was brutal. Oh, gee. That was right to the face, and Kyle feels like he's in a zone. I mean, absolutely in a zone, and it can go back to when Bobby Fish tossed Ali back on the inside of the ring. Look at he got the arm bar, and he got the leg. He got the arm and the leg. The two limbs he's been working on this entire match got them both in one skillful submission. Excellent work from Kyle O'Reilly. Say what you want. I think Ali's about to towel all that more Ali can take. But say what you want about Kyle O'Reilly. That's how smart this dude is. That's how in-ring smart this dude is. And Ali needs to get out of it. And he does. Now he needs to end this one as soon as possible. He needs to get some type of offense going and turn this one around quickly and immediately go right into the heavy hitter. That power bomb is freaking Roger Strong. Thank you, Ali. Roger Strong causing that distraction. Back suplex again from Kyle. Drop to the midsection. O'Reilly now spinning him around. Hooks him. Oh! Bumps him on his neck. My goodness. That's brutal work on the part of Kyle O'Reilly. And Kyle got that guillotine locked in. Guillotine is locked in. And now, Ali got no choice but to tap out, man. But you can thank the Undisputed Era for that. I mean, it was thanks to the Undisputed Era that Kyle got that momentum in the first place. And then just at the tail end, right as Ali was about to get that same momentum again. Just as Ali was about to get that same momentum going again, it was a wrap. Right there, bam. Sit out powerbomb, which probably would have led to some more potential offense from Ali. It wasn't it. Thanks to the Undisputed Era. Talk about being so close. Kyle O'Reilly picking up the win. Advancing to round 2. And it's back to the X tournament. And I'm sure in about a brief moment we're going to see the updated brackets, and here it is. Kyle advances. Later on tonight it will be Cedric versus Itami. And what is next? And we see round 2 with Johnny Gargano, Ricochet, Pete Dunne, and Pac.
Hello, Adam. I just wanted to see how you feel about standing before Abyss and Judas MESIAS breaks you and Kyle O'Reilly in half at Against All Odds. And I know that the Undisputed Era feels that they are at the top of the world. They own the TNA World Tag Team Championships. But remember, Adam, you called me to do your bidding at the Final Resolution to bring Abyss and Judas MESIAS together. But here's the thing, Adam. When you make a deal with me, you always have to pay the piper. And just to get a little preview, watch what Abyss and Judas MESIAS does in their match next. For Undisputed Era, and Against All Odds, it's day.
Oh. Oh. Oh, Adam Cole must have immediately went to the back after that matchup, but to be greeted with that, and now we see these two poor saps out here. Remo and Epico Cologne. We see these two poor saps out here. Dang. Well, welcome to TNA, gentlemen. I don't think you're going to be here for too much longer after this. Just saying. Sorry, guys. It was a fun while. It was fun while it lasted. Here comes Abyss. And you see, accompanied by Father James Mitchell. Adam Cole apparently made the call to Mitchell. And and against all odds, he's going to have to pay the price of that phone call. And listen, after what I saw Abyss do to Christian when he debuted, after what I saw him and Judas MESIAS collectively do to the Young Bucks, I hope that Undisputed Era realize what they did. I hope the Undisputed Era realize the wrong that they have committed. I hope the Undisputed Era realizes that against all odds, this awaits them. This monster awaits them. This is not going to be fun at all. Good luck to the Undisputed Era, and good luck to these two poor men that are inside the ring, Primo and Epico. It was a fun ride. I hope you enjoyed Disney World. I hope you went to Universal Studios and had a blast. And I hope you didn't eat nothing before you came into this arena. Here comes Judas MESIAS. Oh my good. I don't know what to really say about these two monsters. I'm just gonna let y'all sit back and watch. I'm just gonna let y'all sit back and watch and see what these guys are about. There's no word to describe how sick, how twisted, how demented these two men are. And now unified, going for the tag team titles under orders of Father James Mitchell is terrifying. The tag team division is going to need to better be on high alert, man. High alert. This is your future, gentlemen. Undisputed Era. I don't know what the world is going through their mind. I mean, Kyle O'Reilly, congratulations, you advanced to the second round. But this awaits you in Gainesville, Georgia, at Against All Odds for your tag team championship. Here we go. Epic, oh goodness. Black hole slam. Oh, no. Well, I would have just stayed on the outside of the ring. Ooh. The power bomb on his own partner. This is just, yeah, I would just get on the outside of the ring. Black hole slam. Dude, just stay out of it. You didn't have to get involved. Just stay out of the match. Just stay out of the ring. Oh, well, that's one way to be escorted out. James Mitchell sitting there with an arm crossed, loving every single moment of that. Dude, what part of stay on the out? Pretty much. I mean, pretty much. Pretty much is what's good. This is happening. For the third time in this match, the second time to that poor dude, straight to hell to this man, and this is it. That's over. Undisputed Era. You could have called any other tag team in the book to face the Young Bucks. You could have. But you called these two? And they probably did it knowing that they didn't think they were going to have to face them for the tag team titles. That's why they did it. And they picked a team that they beat. They picked a team that they should have picked anybody else other than these two. Because Eric Bischoff realized what they were doing and said, oh, well, these two are now going to challenge for the tag team title. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, while we get those two some medical attention, we'll be back with more TNA wrestling, man. Good grief. That was just violent. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here with more TNA wrestling. We got Primo and Epico scraped up and taken to a hospital somewhere. And we move on with our co-main event, the second Best of the X tournament contest between Cedric and Hideo Itami, and the winner will be facing Kyle O'Reilly in round 2 of the Best of the X tournament. Hideo Itami, we've seen him here once before. And I tell you what an athlete this man is. What a star this man is. Talk about a guy who, it may not be all about this high flying stuff, but will kick you and leave you looking black and blue by the end of the match. That's Hideo Itami right here. And I can only imagine what Christopher Daniels is sitting there thinking as he's watching. I mean, well, I don't have to imagine. He told us earlier tonight, actually. He told us that he ain't afraid to take on anybody. But I wonder if he's saying that to try to flex on AJ, or if he's saying that out of the genuineness of he ain't afraid to face anybody. Because it seems like Daniel got this flexing mindset going on. These two don't. Well, Cedric does. I can see the cockiness rating from a mile away with this guy, but still. Anyway, Cedric Alexander has a great opportunity ahead of him. Again, a lot of these X Division guys are going to be appearing on TNA for the first time ever due to the Best of the X tournament. And Eric Bischoff making a great initiative on the part of TNA to bring in a lot of these guys, and I can't wait. And no disrespect to anybody that's been in the tournament so far, but I can't wait for next week's matches. And we have Jay Lethal taking on Sammy Guevara and Chris Sabin versus Ray Phoenix. My dude, let me tell you, that's going to be a fun one to watch. And I can't wait for round 2. Round 2 shaping up to be a banger with Johnny Gargano versus Ricochet, which will be taking place at Against All Odds. And right now we have Pete Dunne versus Pac in the second round. Anyway, there we go. Hideo Itami, Cedric Alexander. One of the final matches in round 1. We will be concluding round 1 of the Best of the X tournament on next week's episode of TNA. Again, with Lethal versus Guevara and Sabin versus Ray Phoenix. We've got 2 exciting contests, and what a tournament this has been so far. Right now, Hideo Itami, that I said, will leave you black and blue by the end of this matchup, man. Talk about the bruises and welts that are going to form. Oh, man. Talk about the bruises and welts that are going to form on Cedric after this match. Tommy just beating the daylight out of Cedric. Cedric, in a way, this has kind of reminded me of what we saw a little bit earlier with Kyle O'Reilly and Mustafa Ali, except these two aren't going to have eyes in the back of their heads for, any potential involvement, because these two came out here solo. And now, wait a second, now Cedric German suplex Ali. Tommy tried to go for suplex of some sort, but Cedric was able to get out of that one. Drop kick, amazing drop kick from Cedric, putting down Tommy. Now Tommy getting beat with his throat from here to Timbuktu with a couple of stiff back elbows, and Cedric trying to play that. Oh man, with a kick right to the spine. Jeez, he's dropping Cedric on impact. I'm telling you, that just shows the strength of Tommy right there. Went to the midsection, kick to the midsection again. Oh, he went to the face. He got him starting to hit hard here. Cedric taking it back down, drop kick right to the spine. Off into the rope goes Ali. I keep saying Ali. Cedric. And Tommy caught him with a back body drop and now continue the assault to Cedric Alexander. Well, Cedric needs to do something to get out of this one. It's really possible, I know that much. Ooh, good form there. Off the ropes again. Needs a gut kick and fix stop. Rope break, way a bit too close to the rope there. Maybe Tommy could have used a little bit more ring awareness. Right on that. Ooh. Heated kick from Ali. Now really on the side of Tommy in this one. I said Ali again, didn't I? I said Ali. Anyway, crowd on the side of Tommy in this one. And maybe I keep saying Ali because I feel like Ali would have had it. Had Cedric. Now I'm getting names confused. Had Kyle now had the undisputed era going on. Maybe that's why I keep thinking about Ali. That's before Ali, dang got it. Anyway, Cedric Alexander's on the roll here. Against the Tommy swinging that breaker, putting him down. And Cedric getting on some type of roll here, but I wouldn't be playing the striking match with handstand. Look at him go. Nice work by Cedric Alexander. And now Cedric going to keep the ball rolling, use that speed, use that quickness. The Tommy going to strike you to death, fly on the dude. Excellent work with the elbow drop from Cedric, and Cedric, who's been beaten from pillar to post here at the hands of a Tommy, is in a bit of trouble here, and it's Tommy kicking out. Ooh. Gonzalez going to kick him dead center in his chest. Good form from Cedric. Back into his grappling with Bates offense again. Mission Open driver putting down Hideo. Hideo with a rough spot here. At the hand of Ali. Springboard. Oh! Excellent work with the forearm. Cedric is keeping this thing moving as he should. Cedric now calling it Tommy up to his feet. Here we go. Hurricane Rana, excellent work. Going to go for the cover off of that. I don't blame him. Might be a wrap right here to kick at him too. Cedric feeling it. Cedric is in his bag. He's in his bag now. Off the ropes he goes. Off to the corner he goes. Sorry. Tornado DDT. Down this man goes. Cedric Alexander is heating up here. Springboard DDT again. Got some height, some elevation on that one. Straight into a cover here. And this is the type of stuff that, oh, wow. I thought they were going to get him a win. You know what I'm saying? But this is the type of stuff that Cedric Alexander needs to keep doing. Keep going at this pace. Control the match with some springboard, some high fly stuff. Make you crazy up in there. But Tommy with the counter, dragon suplex, and that's not going to help your neck. And that snapdragon suplex ended up turning one around, trying to go for a spinning backfist, missed by a mile. Spinning backfist again missed. And Tommy needed to get better judgment on his range there of his strike. With both shots missed. But Tommy sending Cedric off on the apron. Great kick there from Cedric. Here we go, going up top. Look at that. Oh! Great counter from Tommy. Cedric now within a world of trouble. Up at the top rope. This is no man's land. Look at this. Falcon Arrow off the top right, Tommy. Excellent work. Straight into the cover here. Hideo Hideo may be going around 2 and no, he does not. Excellent work there. Hitami is in a roll. Maybe thinking about hitting that GTS if he can get it. But right now, Cedric. Oh, goodness. What a knee strike. Good grief. That's brutal. Absolutely brutal. Hideo setting up for that. Trying to spin him around. Going to go for that GTS. Didn't work. Oh. Excellent counter from Itami. Excellent counter from Itami and a kick out because Cedric was ready. Good job being able to get out of that one as soon as possible. Hideo going to the top rope. Not at Forte, but he can make it work, and he does. Made it work like a pro. Ooh, right into the apron there. And Hideo calling Cedric up to his feet. This isn't a good look for Alexander. Oh, had to go for like some type of forearm. Hideo was able to, or Cedric was able to avoid disaster. Blue Thunder bomb on the floor. Right in the mid-second, these two guys are bringing it here in this Best of the X tournament matchup. A little bit vicious there, right into the step goes Hideo and Cedric. Sees a wide open door, shot to the back. They're going to count of 7 though. They might want to beware of the 10 count. They have the count of 8. Ooh. They're going to count of 9, and Cedric had to get back in there with the swiftness. I wouldn't have went with that extra bit of damage there, but face crusher from Cedric, that might do it. That might do it, Cedric Alexander. He may have it here, no it is not. Beautiful work, Cedric Alexander. One more check. One more check, and they're going to hit it. He's going to try to, man, two vicious elbow from Itami. Knocking the taste out of his mouth. Got him up overhead. I thought he was thinking about a brain buster. He looked like he was about to just dump the man flat on. That body drop from Itami. Straight to the top of the head, I'm telling you. Every strike Itami throws is nothing but vicious. The counter from Cedric. Cedric trying to turn it around. Great counter from Hideo. Got him up over his shoulder. He got him. Bingo! GTS. Got it. Cedric is out. Yes, he is. And Hideo advances to round 2. What a contest, man. Seemed like toward the end that really could have swung either way. But it was one miss too many for Cedric Alexander, which led to the GTS and then the 1, 2, 3. And Hideo advances to round number 2 in the Best of the X tournament to face Kyle O'Reilly. Talk about a contrast in style. That's going to be an interesting matchup between those two. Hideo Itami picking up the win. What a win. What a massive win for Itami. Cedric got nothing to be ashamed of, man. Talking about holding his own. He held it on. He held it down. He held it down in that matchup, man. I'm here for it. Great win for Itami. Let's put the damn we're watching. Better of it. And that's potentially his future. So we see round 1, round 2 is beginning to shape up here. At Kyle versus Itami. That's going to be a round 2 contest. Next week we got Lethal and Guevara, Saban and Ray Phoenix. Hey, Kyrie, listen, I was thinking about Final Resolution and what you did last week and everything that Ruby Riott said. Are you okay? Oh yeah, I'm perfectly fine. It's just over the past few weeks I've realized that I can't deal with arrogant, egotistical, stuck up, and self-serving people. But I'm fine. I'm cool. Can't wait to face you for the TNA Knockout Championship at Against All Odds. I'll see you then, Candace. Something is off about Kairi Sane, and I really wonder how this is going to affect the TNA Knockout Championship matchup. Candice LeRae, Kairi Sane, winner becomes the first ever TNA Knockout Champion. Candice, look out, because I don't feel right about Kairi Sane in the slightest. But it's still going to be an engaging matchup. And I've mentioned before, round 2. The Best of the X tournament continues. Ricochet versus Johnny Gargano. Now, Ricochet asked for this matchup because of Johnny Gargano's attack on him last week. Is Ricochet going to get that measure of revenge against Johnny Gargano? Let's see. Best of the X round 2 kicks off, and against all odds, it's going to be an incredible contest. And then we think what Bobby Lashley has will be an incredible contest, but we don't know who his opponent will be, as it is an open challenge. Bobby Lashley made quick work of AJ and now ready to move on to better competition. And apparently he's been scouting competition, so let's see who steps up to the plate to face Bobby Lashley at Against All Odds. And then Kyle Adams. You heard the warning from Mitchell. You saw what Abyss and Judas did. You better have a game plan of some sort, or else those tag team titles are leaving your hands, and I'm not going to sit here and deny that either. Abyss and Judas MESIAS, they're coming for those tag titles. The Undisputed Era, be ready. This is going to be the toughest fight of your life, I promise you. And speaking of fights, Jon Moxley versus Sami Callihan, last man standing. We thought these two get into a brawl earlier tonight. Jon Moxley was getting his revenge on Ono, but can he get that measure of revenge on Callihan in Gainesville, Georgia? Who could be the last man standing between these two competitors? Can't wait. Moxley, Callihan is going down. And then the TNA World Championship on the line. For now, at least in a triple threat match, and Booker versus Christian versus Kurt Angle. Now, Booker and Christian been allying against Kurt Angle over the past couple of weeks, and as they interfere in this main event match next involving Kurt Angle and Tomko, Kurt's going to be a new world champion next week. But if not, then I really wonder how far that alliance between Booker and Christian is going to go. And it's time for Tomko to fly solo in the no disqualification main event. The show we've had up to this point, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to see if Tyson Tomko can handle business by himself, be the problem solver of this coalition that Booker and Christian and Rhino and Nash and himself have. They feel that there's only room at the top for two people. And that's Christian and Booker T. And Christian being the number one contender for the TNA World Championship in a triple threat match, and Booker being the world champion, Booker being the world champion, and Christian being the contender. They're kind of getting that plan together. Let's see if Tomko can do his job. He'll more than likely pick two by fourth against Kurt Angle. Give or take. Get out here by himself. There is that. And from all accounts, World Coalition members have evacuated the building. And even if they didn't, it wouldn't have been a good idea for them to interfere in this match. So Tomko got to face the brunt of a probably angry Kurt Angle all by himself. And there's no disqualification. Good luck, Tomko. You're going to need it. Kurt Angle been making his way down to the ring, been wanting his hand on that TNA World Championship for a long time now. And he gets his chance at Against All Odds. And wait a minute, right now, he's going to take a moment here to go charging directly at Tyson Tomko. And here we go. Our main event is underway. They'll be walking to this point. Thank you. If you haven't done so, click like, comment, subscribe, click the bell icon. And we don't miss another upload, yo. Oh! Throw the, oh, man. 5-1 right off the air kick. I'm telling you, Tomko got to deal with it front all by himself. He didn't even do nothing. He wasn't even involved in this. It was mainly Rhino, Nash, Booker, Christian. Everybody except for Tomko. But Kurt said, no, I want Tomko. Give me Tomko. And Eric Bischoff obliged, and so he's getting Tomko in the no disqualification matchup. Ooh. This is right hand, and Tomko gets sent far further into the barricade. Tomko has not had a lick of offense on yet. They're getting vicious there. Kurt grabbing a steel chair, cracking it over the head of Tomko. And we saw Moxley do this earlier, except this time it's a no disqualification match, and this is all legal. Ooh. Oh, look at stiff right hand here from Angle. Caught him in the back of the head. Golly. Looking for a strike with that steel chair when he got him. Beamed him right over the top of his head. Breeze want to close him. And if you're Christian and Booker in this one, you're kind of looking at this thing. You have a little bit of fear in your eyes, knowing that this is what you're going to have to deal with in about 2 weeks now. And the next episode will be the final stop on the road to Against All Odds. So, oh man, I'm going to go first. Right into the ring post, and Kurt. Kurt got the steel steps in hand. And I think Tom's going to have to running head first into that ring post is now busted open, and I don't think if he is, and this steel steps ain't gonna help matter. Oh man! This is shot with those steel steps, and yes, Tomko is busted open here in the hands of Kurt Angle. Good grief! Going back on the inside of the ring. And Tomko was in a heap of trouble here. Ooh. Vicious strikes over and over again to the head of Tomko. And Tomko, if he wants to survive this match against Angle, he's gonna have to come up with a plan. And come up with a plan like now. And now, look at this. Oh, trying to go for a steel chair shot to the rib. Great counter. And Tomko was able to fire off. Rubbing blowed in the back, and then the shot to the ribs, into the back, and then the DDT on the steel chair. Great thinking on the part of Tomko. Kurt rolls to the outside of the ring. And now in turn, it is time for Tomko to take advantage. Look at it. Oh, Samoan drop on the floor. Tomko got the steel chair in hand. Oh, jeez. You know, Kurt, right to the top of the head of that one. Oh, Tomko now sending Angle spine first into the barricade, and now you might want to be careful here because they're on the concrete floor. No, come on, Tomko. Come on. Oh, man. Dropped his whole body on that floor. And you see Angle is feeling the pain from that one. I mean, his face, everything just snapped right onto the floor. And again, Tomko using that concrete floor to his advantage. Man. Tomko's in trouble, and now Tomko grabbing a table. Got a table in hand. Angle is back to his feet, but he wasn't able to properly respond there. Backbreaker now from Tomko. Tomko figured, why not? Let me just end this dude if I can. And a kick out at two from Kurt Angle. And to the face and kick to the spine. Now we got the Tomko split from the ear to ear. Thanks to Angle. And Tomko now is turning this one around into his favor. Chop to the chest. Chop to the chest again. Oh, gee. Oh, first right off the steps, and I'm sure this is what Christian and crew want to see. They want to see Kurt hurt. They want to see Kurt destroyed. They want to see Kurt Angle mangled before Against All Odds. Oh, went to the side of the head, and now I think Angle got busted open off of that boot, and yes, he did. Now Angle bleeding. This is not the first time the Christian Coalition has drawn blood on Angle We saw Nash do it in his contest with Angle a couple of weeks ago. And now Tomko gets his chance to mangle Kurt Angle. I didn't mean to rhyme that. What happened? Bars, nigga. Tomko now got a kendo stick in hand. This is not a good look for Angle, who's slowly making his way back to his feet. Oh! Just to be greeted with a vicious shot with that kendo stick. And man, the cut on Angle just opened up terribly on impact. And now Tomko with the kendo stick again to the top of the head. Oh, and he's going to continue the attack this time. And I wonder how much of this is Tomko wanting to win the match, and the other half him wanting to destroy Kurt Angle on behalf of the coalition, the Royal Coalition, whatever. And Tomko now waiting on Kurt Angle to get back to his feet in the steel step. Hey, back from earlier, and Angle just on instinct, rolling out to the apron and get brought back in the hallway right on top of that kendo stick. He'll go for a pin. I think maybe Tomko is trying to win this match. Maybe Tomko is trying to win this matchup. Maybe to solidify his spot in TNA. This is the first matchup we have seen Tomko in since he showed up about over a month ago. Oh, man. It cost John to inflicting the beat down to knock him out. And Tomko is manhandling Angle, and I think he got something else in mind with the table there, the stiff right hand from Tomko, and you can tell Angle's all types of groggy. And great counter from Angle, belly to belly, missed the table, but Kurt dropping the strap. He ain't about to play no games now. German suplex, here we go. And Angle going for the triple, like we've seen him hit time and time again. Kurt Angle now is sitting there calling it quit. Kurt Angle calling it and saying it's about to be done with Tomko. They send him off into the corner. Strips right hand again. Kurt Angle got Tomko up on the top. Oh, this ain't a good look. Wait a minute, Tomko. Maybe Kurt got a little bit of mercy. Oh, no, never mind. I thought he had a little bit of mercy, but no, he's just gonna position the table in a better spot here. Oh no, wait a minute. Angle. This isn't looking good. Look at this. Oh, man. Suplex to the table. And Angle is feeling this one. And if you're Kurt, you use this match to send a message. Oh! If you're Kurt, you use this match to let the Royal Coalition know that at Against All Odds, I'm coming for that TNA World title. At Against All Odds, I'm coming to get the championship that I've been waiting on this entire time. And now, I have some steel steps again. I mean, we've already seen the damage that these steel steps can do. Kurt Angle's looking for something. He was looking for that. And that steel chair back in his hand again. He caught Tomko with the lip of the chair. Oh, man. And Tomko is in a world of trouble, to say the very least. Oh, man. You see Angle stomping out that leg. You know what's about to happen. When you see Angle going for that leg, you know, man, you might be dead up in there. Angle. Oh. And Tomko able to kick with the one good leg he got left. And then Angle wasn't stomping the smithereens, but a jawbreaker from Angle. Oh, the counter from Tomko. Got him up over his shoulder. Samoan drop. Down he goes. Samoan dropping. Down goes Angle. Straight into the cover by Tomko. Then I got to end this one quickly. And they kick out at 2 again from Angle. Now look at that, look at that. Oh, geez. Tomko got the fingers all in the cut of Angle. Trying to open up even more if possible. Oh! Man. Tomko just showcasing how big, how bad, how strong he is. Out to the rib. And Tomko now. Oh, right to the spine. God. Good. Fine. Taunting. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, this might be it. This might be a wrap for Kurt Angle. Oh! That torture rack net breaker. That's done. He might have it. That might be the biggest win of Tomko's career against Kurt Angle, and Angle barely gets the shoulder up. If you are Tomko, what more can you do? I think he's about to figure it out. Oh! There's a clothesline there. Oh, a knee strike following up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a spot. No, wait a minute. I think now we're getting to that point. Now we're getting to that point where Tomko not worried about winning this one. He's just worried about injuring Kurt Angle. No, Tomko. Ooh. Angle slipped out of the back door. Excellent work from Angle. Oh, an Angle slam on the steel chair. Flipped out of the back door, and then the Angle slam on the steel chair, at least the back of his head anyways, on the steel chair. Now, wait a minute. Now he got the steel chair again. What the world is he doing? Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on, Angle. No. Oh, right across the knee. Right across the knee with that. And now he got him. Ankle lock is locked in. And Tomko tapping out. Kurt Angle getting a measure of revenge at the tail end of this one. Realizing that Tomko was trying to take him out of commission. Gee, I didn't realize Kurt hit the step on that. The Bravo Angle still kept going in that match, in this matchup. But what a fight between these two men. I mean, the chair shot, the step, the kendo stick. All the rave in this one. But Kurt Angle picking up the win. Christian and Booker be ready, because next week Christian and Booker T will face Kurt Angle and a partner of his choosing. What a night, what a win for Kurt Angle, as we say good night from Orlando, and we are one step closer to Against All Odds. Man, what a night. And let's see who Kurt Angle's partner will be, and that will be next week. Good night, everybody.